Sunday evening essentials for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here. We're entering a bit of an unsettled phase over the next 24 hours. Pockets of rain and showers and thunder. This evening, it's generally cloudy. Temperatures will cruise back through the 70s into the 60s tonight, but the humidity does go up and showers will be filling in. So warm and humid, kind of classic August here. A lot of showers around this evening, but you notice there are dry periods as well. So the best tool to have is our app. It's right in the palm of your hand. But if you see the clouds get dark, you may get a quick shower or downpour that comes in. Notice through about 6 to 8 p.m., they're generally focused along and south of the Pike, a couple of just north of that, isolated. A few thunderstorms in northwestern Maine, and then pockets of rain that fill in from time to time from the Champlain Valley into northern Vermont. Overnight tonight, areas of steady rain. Some embedded downpours fill in so that pre-dawn tomorrow, it's raining and it's raining hard in a lot of spots. Notice who's removed. Far eastern Maine and southeastern Massachusetts for a time. There will also be some lulls tomorrow from time to time. Notice over the course of mid to late morning, southeastern New England, it's a stray shower, but the heaviest rain and downpours and embedded thunder is focused across southern, central, northern New England. Some real tropical downpours in here, though, are anticipated during the mid to late morning tomorrow, and then will continue at times through the afternoon. Localized urban flooding, street flooding, and even some isolated flash flooding will be a concern over the course of midday to early afternoon, especially as pockets of rain, downpours, and thunder continue to sweep through from west to east. There will probably be a little break in the action, and then as the cold front comes in from west to east, mid-afternoon into the early evening, another round of thunderstorms and downpours comes in. Isolated strong to severe cells possible. Not everyone's going to see a strong storm, but the risk is there, continuing until about 6 to 8 p.m. before the action kind of dwindles after that and tapers off through the evening and the overnight. How much rain falls in general? It's about a 1 to 2 inch event across central and southern New England. There may be some locally higher totals. And then in spots, it'll be less than that, particularly this swath, you notice from central Vermont into central Maine, where it's like a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch. And then also for Cape Cod, where we may see a little bit less, about a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch as well. So because we've had so much wet weather recently, the ground is soggy. We are going to be talking about an increased threat for some localized flooding, ponding of water, big puddles, hydroplaning, reduced visibility. So bottom line is it is a day to be weather aware through our Monday. The wind is also going to be whipping too. Out of the south, overnight tonight, some gusts around 40 miles per hour on the Cape, and those gusts will go 40 to 50 during the day on Monday. There are some little yellow blips in here, and that tells me too, any of the strong wind above our head in some of the heaviest downpours will be able to transport that wind to the surface. So some gusts around 40 miles per hour underneath some of these heaviest downpours are likely. And then outside of that, it's just a windy day in general through the day on Monday out of the south and then south-southwest. The coastline of Maine, pretty much up to the turnpike, is going to gust about 40 to 45 miles per hour. Same for the south shore of the Cape, where we may get an isolated gust to 50. So keeping that in the back of your mind, combined with some of the heavy rain, there may be some pockets of isolated outages or damage that occur. And then the wind will ease through the evening. We get a little burst of gusts across the crown of Maine that go up around 40 miles per hour Monday evening. But the rest of us will be throttling back in terms of the strongest wind. That also means the wave action is up there. 6-7 foot seas, particularly along the south coast, some 8-9 footers just south of the Vineyard in Nantucket. So it's a less than ideal beach day anyways. But for our marine community, we're talking 6 to 7 foot choppy seas and a moderate to high risk of rip currents during the day on Monday as well. The wave action will subside near shore during the day on Tuesday. Still some 6 to 8 foot seas well offshore, off the coastline of Nova Scotia. And then they do come down even more during the day on Wednesday. I do want to talk briefly about the humidity and the temperatures. So overnight tonight, 60s to right around 70. And the dew point's going up. It's going to be very muggy. So our Monday, it's tropical, it's soupy, it literally feels like Florida. We're 75 to 80, which like, okay, it's not that warm, but the dew point's going to be up there. Tuesday's well into the 80s, but the dew point comes down a little bit. And remember, the dew point measures the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. So it rises, look at this, mid to upper 70s. This truly is the the humidity with a knife. You feel it. It's really sticky. That will be the case through the day on Monday. So much moisture in the atmosphere, in fact, that when we get some of these pockets of rain, it just wrings out that moisture. And that's why we're concerned with the localized isolated flash flooding and heavy downpours, torrential rain underneath some of these downpours that come in. Notice the dew point does drop. So by Tuesday morning, it's still humid, but nothing compared to Monday. And then it will continue to drop. So we get a little break in the action. This is Tuesday evening, so you'll be like, nice fresh air, but it doesn't last a whole lot. There's going to be variable humidity this week. Notice the dew points rise, particularly in central and southern New England, by Wednesday, back into that humid, sticky phase, tropical along the south coast. So we've got the 14-day feels like forecast included in all of our membership levels, so check it out. And have our app free, thousands of 5-star reviews. It's still thunderstorm season, right? Location and notifications turned on so you get any warnings that pop up for your specific location. Lightning notifications, the radar tab, and now plus forecast mode shows you where things are now, where they're headed in the coming hours. And the hourly tab is great for a quick overview for your specific location as well. Remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. And if there is a road that is flooded with water, you never want to drive through it. So we'll keep you posted during the day on Monday, of course, and more of you signing up for our membership levels. And we're so appreciative for all the details on what is included in each membership level and how to give back to help support our independent mission. Go to membership.onedegreeoutside.com. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the #1 Degree Outside Weather.